Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Delilah Rose and this is Delilahs Spiritual Spot, and this is your pick a card for the weekend. So September 12th and September 13th, Saturday and Sunday. And I'm sorry to be jumping ahead. Let me just get these cards out the way because I just did a private reading. So we're going to start off by picking 3 focal cards, or cards that attract you for your pick a pile. So I'm going to be using my mermaid cards, which was messages from the mermaids, which was a gift from a very good friend. Actually, both these decks I believe were a gift from her. So the Wisdom of Avalon and the mermaid cards. So let's get into this. So we're going to have pile 1, 2, and 3. And then we will get into the pick a piles. So please like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you can, listen to my podcast. It's on Spotify. So Delilah's Spiritual Spot on Spotify. And let's just get into this. Or you can access it through my website, which is delilahspiritualspot.com. Yes. Memories for pile 1. Friendship for pile 2. Innocence for pile 3. I like the way this is going so far. And now let's get into these Wisdom of Avalon cards. So pick a card or a statement that draws your attention. Really use your intuition for this, or just see where it lies in the situation you're going through. And then let's get these piles going. Well, I was going to flip that over and give up the goods. So 1, 2, 3 cards for you. Let's see. And let's see what Spirit has for us. So guys, on my podcast I'm offering free readings. So it's going to be an advice column based on my website. So I will type up a blog where I answer questions using the tarot and my intuition. And then I will also answer different questions on my podcast. If you use the contact me section, I will get back to you. I'll let you know if I answered your question and where it can be found. So now let's just get into this. We'll move these over. And I like this friendship card. This also could mean a duality of you. Like you have a friend in yourself. So I'm wondering what the advice cards are for that. So memories, and we all can relate to that. We have the cow, nourishment, abundance, asking, receiving. I like that. Birth and rebirth, and letting go. You know, sometimes we have to not let go of the memories, but let go of those feelings the memories tend to dig up, like that negativity. We have to find a way to make it, like taking something negative and turning it into a positive type of situation. So taking that overall negative feeling and spinning it into a way that you don't have to feel so depressed or sad about those thoughts and memories. Birth and rebirth. I think that this is part of this. I think this is part of letting go of these maybe negative feelings, negative memories, forgiving those who have to be forgiven, because we're going through a rebirthing. And part of that rebirthing is just letting go. And I know that's easier said than done. That's something I am working on myself. Like, I am not a master of letting go. This is something that I work on daily. The cow brings us abundance, right? Asking and receiving. So maybe working on yourself, asking for help, asking for advice on how to move past your situation to get to this abundance. And yeah, because you don't want to drag negativity into your future, into your rebirthing. You want to start fresh and brand new. And this is for pile 1. I love this. I'm just moving that off to the side. So let's get into pile 2. We have friendships here. And friendships in unexpected places. You see this little fish here and these little sea creatures hidden. It could be friendship, but not your current friendships, but friendships in a different way. We have burden. We have restriction. And then you have Lady of the Lake. The Lady of the Lake says, absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. So this is letting go of those friendships that are burdensome. You know, all the takers in your life. They're not your real friends, you know. Again, before I read this, I said maybe it's finding yourself, finding you, right? Because you're your own friend. And being your own friend gives you courage to move on, courage to be alone. A lot of us need to learn how to be alone. It's okay. It's okay to move on from your friendships. It's that saying, you know, there's people here for a reason and a season, and sometimes that season is up, and I feel like we have to let go of that negativity because it is restricting you from your growth. I mean, this person here, this Lady of the Lake, is taking back her power. She's a warrior. You see that sword? And that's what you need to be in your life. You need to just cut the cords of what is no longer serving you with the people you're surrounding with. Now, it's a tough message to hear, but it's unfortunately it's a necessary message that we have to undertake. I'm just going to move this aside to get into this pile 3. Now, I love this photo. Innocence. To me, the photo doesn't make sense with the innocence because she doesn't look innocent. She gives me a sassy vibe. But sometimes we have innocence of within or naivety of within. So that could be the innocence portion. But let's get clarity. The Hawk. Omens and messages. Focus. And perception. And just what I said, right? I said she doesn't look innocent to me. That's my perception of this card. It can be a false one because we shouldn't judge a book by its cover. And I think that whoever this represents, you are innocent, and I feel like you are being naive to things are surrounding you because your perception is off because you're looking at it with rose-colored lenses. Sometimes we got to take those glasses off to see the real situation for what it is. You need to focus. You know, don't let people cloud your judgment is what Spirit is giving me with these messages here. You have to be like the hawk. You have to listen to the cues and the messages people give you. People may say one thing and do another. Judge them by their actions, not what they're saying. You know, people show you who they are. Believe them. If not the first time, the second time. Don't let it get to a third, because then you're just being naive, innocent-minded to the truth. So perception is something we all have to work on, especially with loved ones or people we have a connection with, because we want to believe and have faith in that they are doing the right thing, they have the same loyalties, and that they feel the way we feel. And, you know, to focus on what our needs are, right? Focus on your needs, focus on their actions, and listen to the cues and messages they are giving you. They are telling you exactly where they're coming from and who they are by their actions. And this is the pick a pile for the weekend, September 12th and 13th. I will put these cards out on display for one last look. And thank you for joining me. Bird and Lady of the, I love this. I love this, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please drop your suggestions and comments. I love to hear from you. And this is Delilah Rose, and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot.